Today in Minecraft Skyblock, my plan is to obtain the best sword in the game. This sword comes with a few custom enchants that are completely maxed out, which are going to help me progress a lot. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So the goal, of course, is to get the best sword that is obtainable in the game without having to spend experience or XP points, and the way you do that is actually by using the quest system. If you go ahead and type /quests, you can actually open the quest menu, and over here there is a specific kind of quest that is the easiest out of all the quests here. I honestly wouldn't recommend the middle one because you only get one quest point for the amount of time spent into whatever it gives you, and then this quest on the left, of course, it rotates. They all do when you complete one, but it's for your whole island, so all your island members could get a quest point, or 6 of them, I guess is what it says. So if I go ahead and do like a few kills on mushrooms, for example, it's going to actually move that upwards for everyone on the island. And then this one rotates through dungeons and PvE, and it depends on your zone as well. So let's say I'm currently zone 2, so I have to kill zone 2 mobs, which are the tier 2 mobs, which only spawn in zone 2. But sometimes when there's a dungeon one, there's 5 different tiers, I believe, in dungeons of different types of mobs, so you have to look at what kind of tier it's asking you to kill for mobs and how many. But if you are excited for more Minecraft Skyblock here on MCHub, make sure to leave a like on the video. I'd appreciate it a lot. And a good tip I can give is get a lot of god apples and golden apples for dungeons and PvE, of course, for healing. Get whatever gear you can to survive. It really doesn't matter as long as you have a ton of enchanted golden apples, which are obtainable in the shop, which you can just buy for a decent amount of credits. They're not too expensive, but it adds up over time. But as I was saying earlier, there's a sword we want to obtain, and we actually got the pickaxe in last video, but there is a quest shop. So if we go here, there is a hoe, a pickaxe, and of course, a sword. All the other stuff in here is kind of okay, but it's not the top priority you should be going for. Ideally, you want any of these ones. Of course, depending on what you want to go for. And personally, right now, with how experience is and the way you obtain it, the best option I'd say right now is the sword personally. You get a lot of XP from killing mobs. I highly recommend it, and they're all unbreakable, by the way, which is insane. Don't have to do any fixing. We want to get the sword because it has souls 125, sharpness 30, and double edge 100. These are some really good enchants. Souls gives you a ton of shards, which are a currency you're gonna need when playing on the server, so it's a highly recommended sword to get, and you only need 250 points, depending on which one you want to choose, of course, so it comes down to about 750 for all 3 of the tools. And currently right now, there is no dungeon open. I did the /next dungeon command, and it'll tell you if there's one scheduled or if there's one open, but we do need to go into warp PvE and go kill some mobs. So I currently had zone 1, and it depends on your tier of zone that you have unlocked, the highest one, that it'll make you kill mobs for. So as soon as you start playing the game, you should probably not kill as many mobs as possible in here if you're trying to get enough quest points just from doing the strategy that I do. So I've only been killing the ones I specifically need in there that it tells me to kill, and now I have zone 2 unlocked from doing that. So right now we have to kill the withered warriors, which have around 300 health each, which is kind of a lot. And a good way to do a lot more damage, which I completely forgot to mention, is make sure to use all your pet boxes that you obtain from the dungeons, PvE, or whatever way you get them. Of course, use them and hope you get a zombie pet, because those are insanely good. Overall, they help you do more damage to mobs, I believe, so it's definitely worth getting that. So we gotta kill all of these, and we should hopefully have enough to get the quest done, if I'm not mistaken, or we might be a little bit short, we'll see. We also got a gold robot from just killing mobs in here, which is very effective as well for getting extra loot. And we got a pet box, I'll take it, and we got a zombie out of that one. That's the pet we would be looking for if we didn't already have one. And you should also be breeding them. There's a button in the bottom right of that menu whenever you're using /pets. Essentially, you can merge pets at a, I believe, 75% chance to upgrade it to the next tier when combining 2 of the same tier. And it goes all the way up to godly tier as the highest one. But if we look in chat, we did get the 5 quest points, so we're now at 70, if I'm not mistaken. And now our next quest is actually in zone 1. I didn't think we would backtrack. So we're gonna go to spawn, and then we go back to warp PvE, and these guys are in zone 1. So apparently you do backtrack. You're not just stuck in that one kind of zone the whole time, which is good to know. It's good information. But now I have to kill a ton of evokers. It tells you what the kind of mob they are and the name of them, so it's easy to tell which one it is, and you just gotta remember. We're also gonna be doing a lot of other progress in the video. As of last video, we already have the Enderman spawner in our island mastery, which is really good, by the way. way. We're getting closer and closer to the highest tier, which I'm honestly not sure what it is. I think it's a warden, if I'm not mistaken. You can also check the quest at any point. We're currently 27 into the 68 we have to kill, so we're slowly getting up there. If anything, these are the worst ones that you have to kill because they have the most health, of course. So they take a little bit longer and more extra hits to kill. All right, one more. Here we go. And what's our next quest? Okay, we're back into the zone 2, and it's actually easier because we have to kill less. Sometimes you get more amounts of mobs, and other times you get a very small amount. So we can just eat a god apple, run into a pile of mobs here, and hopefully get like half of them done already. And there we go. We already got done that quest. Let's take a look here. We have to kill more in PvE zone 1. There's 99 we need to kill, and they're the common zombie drop or spawn, I guess you could say. At least they're not the archers because they are a pain to kill. So we got the quest done, and there is a dungeon going on, but we haven't got a single dungeon quest. The whole rundown is you just go in there and of course try and find the tier of mob that you need to kill. It's basically the same thing here that we're doing. It's just in dungeons. That's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting all these quests done and trying to get to 250, of course, quest points so we can get that sword. So I will give an update here in a moment. So I thought I'd go ahead and give an update on everything that's going on so far on the island. First of all, I want to go over the spawners that we're currently using right now. So we're going to go over that really quickly. Essentially, we're using top tier spawners from the mastery that we currently have unlocked. We don't have Warden currently placed down, but I believe we have it unlocked because there is no green background and it doesn't say we require anything. So we're able to eventually use those, and we're not too certain on what we're going to do with our points yet. We'll figure that out. I'm assuming we're gonna save our mastery points for Zoglins or either Warden, one of the two. But basically we have Turtle, we have Enderman, Wither Skeleton, and of course Sniffer, and they're all level 250 as you can see. Upgrade level is 250, and the way we did that by just quite literally having G-kits. So the spawner G-kit gives you an upgrade slip every time you claim it. So you get one of these, basically you put it on a spawner, it has a chance to apply. I don't know the exact rate of it applying or whatever, but it basically gives you 250 levels, which is insane. But we're now at Wither Skeletons, which is insane. We have a total of 4 Interstellars running, a ton of Netherite. We are basically capped out on how many robots we can have down per type that we're using currently because we don't care about mining robots. They're not that great, but we've been gathering a ton of loot and we're not going to be selling in this video. I'll probably have to sell off camera since we're waiting for the daily rotation, which is on the 19th. So in about a day and a half, roughly, we get a 5 times multiplier on anything Netherwart related. So this right here, the enchanted version, will sell for 5 times, apparently, from what my island members have been telling me, which is good to know. And also this chest here is for our CBU recipes that we just put in occasionally, because right now in the CBU, if we take a look, we only have Netherwart in here. If I put in the Wither Rose, we'll just go ahead and craft some up, and that's pretty much the gist of it. Put in the Sniffer Egg, let that craft up. As you can see, it's all gone. Goes right into here. Basically, I've been swapping items around to make a ton of money. That is basically the plan. And our crafting balance from doing all that only went down roughly 1,000. Not even, I think. We do need to go ahead and put in the snowballs because we have some here, 600,000. Let's see, how much will this go down? So I put that in and it went down roughly 1,000. So we got roughly 1,000 there from 600,000, which is not bad. And then we also have a Skulk Catalyst that I think my island member Dividing probably got. This is for the Warden, of course. So we're gonna have this in here for the time being, just so it's in a secure place. But I know the whole premise of this video was to get the quest sword, and that's what we've been waiting for. I've been grinding out a ton of quests, and as you can see, I'm at 245, and in the shop, it is 250. So we're gonna get the last quest that I have set up here and prepared. Essentially, the sword is just gonna make us a lot of shards with the souls enchant, and eventually we'll get the inquisitive enchant, which makes us XP as well. Even though already the mobs give XP, but it's gonna give us even more, and we'll have to find a mob type that we want down for our grinder at some point. We'll have to see what we're gonna do. For now, we're not really worried about that. So we're gonna do PvE 1, and we're gonna go over to PvE 1, and I have to kill around 90 of these evokers is what it seems. And there we go. In chat, we got the 5 quest points. Yes, let's go. So now, if we go ahead, go to the quest shop, and we go ahead here, we can buy the sword. There we go. We got the Adventurer's Sword, which is honestly better than my current sword. So that's going straight away into our vault. So there we go. We got 2 of the items. Dividing's working on getting the final one, which I believe is the hoe. Sling the crops away is what it's called. And the good thing about these is that they're unbreakable, which saves so much time on just having to fix and cautiously watch if the item will break or not. But there we go. We finally got the God Sword with souls. That's gonna make us a lot of shards. And of course it has double edge, which is gonna do double the kills potentially whenever that activates, which is good. That being said, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I do appreciate all the support, and I will see you all in the next one.